Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing a long overdue 2017 favorites. This is going to be a wide range of things. I'm going to have skincare, I'm going to have some makeup stuff, some food stuff, fitness stuff, some non-tangible, just entertainment things. I have kind of a wide range. So there's a lot of stuff that I've really been loving over the course of 2017, and there's stuff that I just don't really talk about on this channel very much. And so I just wanted to share with you guys kind of this conglomeration of the things that I loved and used all the time in 2017. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll get started with the skincare items first, since that was really major for me. Over the course of this year, there have been a lot of major changes to my skincare routine, and I found some products that I've absolutely adored and that have made it such a huge difference. So the first thing that I have here are these acne spot dots. These are the Peach Slices brand. I've talked about these before at my favorites. I talk about them in my empties. I go through them quite a bit, but these are basically these acne spots that they're little like stickers that are almost transparent that you put onto any blemishes that you have, and it helps dry out the acne so that it's reduced. It helps you avoid picking at your skin. If you're like me, I tend to pick at acne, so if I put this on instead, I will not pick at it and it makes it go away a lot faster. These are fairly inexpensive. I think they're like under $5 at my CVS anyway, and they come with several different sizes, which is super helpful so that you can choose the size that goes with your blemish. Every time I go to CVS, I pick up a new one of these if they happen to have them in stock. I've given a few to my friends and family because I just think that they're so helpful, and I really like using them. They stick really well. I keep purchasing them. I think I have like 4 or 5 in my backup right now because they're amazing. Something else that has kind of helped reduce my acne that I've had over the last year is this Body Shop Tea Tree Anti-Imperfection Daily Solution. This I've also talked about in a favorites video, and I've talked about in lots of empties videos. This came in a set that my sister got me last Christmas, and then I started using it, and I use it every morning as kind of my serum, and it really does help keep my acne at bay. My acne is significantly better than it was a year and a half ago. And I think part of that is this. Tea tree is really supposed to help with acne, and it does a really nice job. It's nice and refreshing, and I just like using this every morning. I tend to buy the Body Shop stuff when it's on sale on the Body Shop website, and it's not super expensive when I do that. Another thing that is also from the Body Shop is this. This is the Camomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. This is a cleansing balm that helps remove your makeup. I bought this after somebody recommended it on my This or That Cleansing Balm video, where I compared a couple of different cleansing balms. I had never heard of this one before. I bought it on sale on the Body Shop website, and I absolutely love it. I think it smells better than the Clinique one that I used to love. It's way less expensive, and it works just as well. So this is one of those cleansing balms where you just kind of rub it in, you wipe it on your face, and then you rinse it off with water. I find that this one doesn't leave an intense residue like the one that I'm using right now, which is the NYX one. I absolutely love this one. If you've never tried it out, but you like cleansing balms and you like the Clinique one, I think this one is worthwhile. And especially when there's sales on the Body Shop website, check this one out because it's super inexpensive. This will probably be the only one I purchase from here on out. I won't go back to the Clinique one because this one's just as good. My last skincare product that I have here is the Sunday Riley Good Genes. This one makes me sad because Sunday Riley is so crazy expensive. But I started using this, I can't remember if it was in 2017 or maybe at the tail end of 2016, but I have gone through a couple of these now and I absolutely love it. I feel like my skin does not feel as nice without this. I only use it at night because it is so expensive and I use it a little bit sparingly, but I feel like my skin is so much smoother and softer. I feel like my fine lines have reduced a little bit, and I find that my skin, like when I have discolorations and things like that because of acne scarring, it goes away significantly quicker when I use this. So this is a lactic acid treatment. I really, really enjoy it. It's crazy expensive, but I usually wait for sales. I usually buy it from like Skin Store because they normally have 30% off sales and things like that. So that's when I tend to pick this up. But I really enjoy it and I keep going back to it because I think it does such a nice job of making my skin look nice and youthful. Alright, next up is makeup products. I have 3 makeup products that I absolutely loved over 2017. So the first one is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness Neutralizing Correcting Cream. This is actually my new one. I had one that was a darker color that I got during one of the Ulta Days of Beauty sales. This one is the Transforming Porcelain Beige, which is a lot lighter than the last one that I had. This is really nice because it just reduces your redness in your face. I tend to put this on and then I put on my foundation just so that I have this kind of underneath. And I can tap it on top now because I have the lighter colored one. When I had the darker one, I had to use it under my foundation so that I could kind of hide it a little bit better. But it does an amazing job at hiding redness. It's not too thick or cakey. This is my go-to concealer, especially when I have acne, just hiding that redness. I think this is amazing. I like it a lot. I think the darker one did a little bit better job, obviously because it's more color correcting, but I still think this is amazing. Then I have two palettes that I've absolutely loved in 2017. The first one is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This one is one that everybody knows about, everyone talks about. Anastasia Beverly Hills is amazing with their eyeshadows, and this one I have kind of already beaten up. I got it I think in like March or April, and I tend to really use this Vermeer, which is a pretty shimmery champagne color, and then I tend to use Burnt Orange, Real Gar, and Cypress Umber the most. These shadows are super pigmented and super blendable. They stay on all day and they look amazing. I love that. I've also recently been using Vermeer and Bon Fresco and Antique Bronze, and those are pretty. I just feel like all of the colors in here are so wearable for the most part. Like, I don't dabble in these much, but I still enjoy those types of colors. This brown is one of the most blendable browns that I've ever used, and it's not overly pigmented, which is nice, so that I can actually wear it. And because I tend to stray away from dark colors like that most of the time. I've already hit major pan in Vermeer. I'm probably going to repurchase that one as a single just because I love it that much. But this is a fantastic palette. When I don't know what else to wear, or when I'm in the morning trying to get ready and I don't really want to think about what I'm using too much, this is my go-to palette because I feel like no matter what I use with it, it comes out looking amazing. My last makeup product that I have loved this year is the Lorac. This is a cheek palette. This was with the Pirates of the Caribbean collection that they put out. This palette is gorgeous. So there are 3 highlighty shades here and then 3 blush shades. All the highlighter shades are shimmery. These two are matte, and then this one is also shimmery. I don't actually use this one down here too much, but I love these 2 colors. I love these highlighters. I think this is just a beautiful palette, and it was pretty inexpensive for as much product as you get, I felt like. And I reach for it all the time. It's just a very easy travel palette, and it's nice and slim, but it's beautiful and it's wonderful, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. There's not a lot else to say about it. I really like the Lorac products as a whole, but I thought this cheek palette was beautiful. I love the packaging on the front. I just think it's super pretty. The last thing I have for beauty products are nail polishes, and these are from the brand Glisten and Glow. Over Black Friday, they had a deal, and I know that there's a few different YouTubers that talk about how good the Glisten and Glow HK Girl top coat thing is. And so they had a little bundle pack, and there was like 30% off on the site. So I ended up getting their base coat and their top coat, and then I also got 3 holographic nail polishes. So I got Dream Big, which is a pretty purple holographic-y color that turns kind of a silver. It's a color changing one, which I really enjoy, and it turns kind of silver. Then I also got this one, which is Love Always, which is a purpley holographic, and it turns pink when it changes color due to temperature. And then I just got a straight up silver holographic, which is In Chai. So I have absolutely loved these nail polishes. It's been a while since I've really been into nail polishes. I don't wear them as much as I used to. I went through a phase there where I was always wearing nail polishes 100% of the time. As soon as they chipped off, I would take them off and put on new ones. And then over the last year and a half or so, I stopped wearing nail polish just because I got lazy. But after I got these, I got really back into nail polish. I'm out of it right now, but I will definitely get back to these again. This one right here, Dream Big, which is the purple into silver holographic one, is my favorite. But they're just really fun. I like the color changing element because it's just a little bit something different and fun, and it actually works. Like when my hands are really cold, they turn silver and pink on these two, and then when it's warmer, they turn different colors, and it's just kind of a fun thing. I would highly recommend Glisten and Glow if you haven't checked them out before, and all of these nail polishes wear for a really long time. I think the base coat and the top coat are actually really amazing, and I was able to, I got like a solid week out of these nail polishes without them chipping, which is huge for me. Usually they chip within like 2 or 3 days, so for them to wear that long was amazing. So I would highly recommend checking them out if you haven't before, because I think they're great. So one major thing that I've been trying to do this year is really get back into working out, and so that was a major change over 2017. I joined a gym in January with one of my friends, and I'd been a member of a gym before, but I was never using it because I was just intimidated by it. But I ended up joining a different gym with my friend, and I started going a little bit more regularly, but it still wasn't great. And so I gained a little bit of weight, and I was at my highest weight that I'd been over the course of 2017. And I wasn't happy with it, and so I decided I was going to do something. I started watching some fitness YouTubers and following people on Instagram. That kind of got me motivated. And one of the YouTubers that I started following recommended this, which is BodyBoss, and this is their Ultimate Body 12-Week Fitness Guide. And so I saw her recommend it, and I figured why not try it out. So basically what this is, it's a fitness guide that's broken down into weeks, and each week it gives you 3 days of exercises. So usually the day 1, which is supposed to be on Monday, is legs and butt. Usually Wednesday or day 2 is going to be like abs, arms, core, upper body basically. Usually day 3, which is a full body cycle, is just 4 different exercises that you rotate for 6 to 12 minutes, sometimes 18 minutes. And so it lays it out. They do different exercises every week. You can do it at home very easily. I didn't need to buy any equipment until I got up to week like 7, I think, and I needed to buy a jump rope and like a jump box, which you don't need to, but I wanted to. And I've really been enjoying it. It is really tough. I did the 4-week, there's like a 4-week pre-training program within it too, which are like easier exercises to get you into it. So I did those. I'm on week 9 right now. And I've definitely seen a change in my body. I have a lot stronger muscles in my legs. I'm starting to get ab definition. I didn't lose a ton of weight necessarily, but that's not completely what my goal was. I feel better about myself because my clothes fit better. I'm definitely slimming down and toning up, which is nice, but even though I haven't lost a ton of weight, I do think this is super worth it. It kicks my butt and I'm exhausted after I do it every time, but I really enjoy it. I like that I can do it at home and not have to go to the gym, because one of my biggest problems with being consistent and working out was that after I got off work, I wouldn't want to go to the gym and I'd go home. But this way, if I do that, then I can still get myself to do this and not have to go back out at like 7 o'clock at night. I can just do it at home, which is awesome. So if you're looking for a good exercise fitness plan, I would recommend this. I got the system where I got the book and I got the online version, and it was like $60, $69, something like that. And so I have this, but I also have the one on my phone, so I can log in and see it on my phone. And then it also shows little workout videos on the phone if you do the online one. So I really like this. I think it has done a lot for me, and it's really kept me motivated to keep working out instead of being really inconsistent at the gym. So along with trying to get myself into shape, I started kind of going ham on buying a bunch of fitness clothes. There were a couple YouTubers, like I said, that I started watching that I saw a bunch of stuff they were buying, and I wanted to buy some fitness stuff too. I really do think that buying cute fitness clothes really helps keep me motivated to keep working out, because I want to get dressed in those clothes and they're fun to wear. And one of the brands that I found as I started getting into those was the brand Senita Athletics. It is a brand owned by 2 sisters. They're fairly small still, but they have an online store. The first time I bought from them, it shipped out pretty slowly. It took a couple weeks, but I think they switched warehouses now, and the last times I've ordered from them, they shipped out within like 2 days, and the stuff got to me really quickly. I have yet to find leggings from them that I really like. The cool thing about them is that everything that they design has built-in pockets, or almost everything they design has built-in pockets. And so like 2 of my favorite things from them that I've tried are sports bras. And so they have really just a kind of different designs, which are cool, but then they also have pockets for keys or cell phones or whatever in the back. So it's a pretty simple design, but they're super comfortable and they have good padding in them. And they're just cute. So I really enjoy their sports bras. So I have that one and I have this one, both of which I think are really fun, and both of them have those pockets on the back. So I really enjoy those sports bras from them. They're probably my favorite sports bras that I own right now. And then also I ordered this jacket from them, but the jacket is really comfortable. It's a soft material. It was much softer than I expected it to be. And this is like what I wear, I wear this traveling a lot, honestly, and it has cute little thumb holes, which I appreciate from them. This is something I wear not necessarily to work out, but just when I want to be comfortable and cozy, because I love it. It's so nice and soft. So if you've never looked into them before, I would definitely recommend it. They have really cute different leggings. I like them okay. They're not my favorite leggings, but I like higher rise leggings, and most of the ones that I've tried from them are kind of mid-rise, and so they're not my favorites. But if you like more mid-rise ones, they have lots of different cute patterns and styles, and I really like them as a brand. I think their prices are reasonable. I would suggest checking them out. I'll leave them linked in the down bar as well, but I think they're a cool and up-and-coming company, and I really enjoy them. They put out lots of new collections, and they're becoming a little bit bigger. To go along with this whole fitness kick, one of the reasons that I got so into BodyBoss and the different fashion clothes and things like that is because I started following a YouTuber called Hopescope. I really enjoy her. She's probably my favorite YouTuber that I've found over the course of 2017. She's really fun and peppy. She has the cutest dog, Leo, and she does a lot of really great in-depth reviews. So when I'm looking at buying different fitness clothes, I tend to see her reactions to things first, because she's very honest about what she presents. She shows like squat tests and things like that, so you can actually see the quality of the pants that she's showing. She's very straightforward in her reviews, and I think that it's really helpful and informative, and she has lots of different brands so that it's not repetitive and it's not always the same brand, so I can really see whether I want to invest in the pieces that she's talking about. She provides a lot of good dupes for really high-end athletic brands, so she finds things that are comparable, and because I don't want to pay $100 for leggings. I've never bought like Lululemon leggings, I won't do it, but she does lots of dupes and things like that too, which is super helpful. So if you've never checked her out before, I would encourage you to check her out. If you're into fitness and like athleisure wear and that type of thing, she's totally up your alley, so I will leave her link down below as well. Alright, on to my last few things here. So the last few things that I'm going to talk about are more food related things. So one of the things that I did this year, I used to drink Dr. Pepper all the time. I would always have at least 2 cans of Dr. Pepper a day, if not more. And in July, I decided that I really wanted to try to cut back on my pop intake. I know it's not good for me. I know it's part of the reason that I was gaining more weight. And so I stopped buying pop and having it in my house all the time, but I still have caffeine withdrawals if I don't have caffeine every day, because I've had a couple cans of pop every day for most of my life. And so one thing that I started doing is that I started drinking a lot more water, but in order to kind of curb those caffeine withdrawal headaches, one thing that I found that I really like are these Crystal Light with caffeine little packets. So they come in just these little powder packets here. You just dump them into water. They recommend you use 1 packet for 16.9 ounces of water. I personally feel like that's too strong for me, so I have a 32-ounce water bottle, and so I use 1 packet for a 32-ounce water bottle, and that's plenty flavorful for me. But I love grape. It's my favorite flavor. I always loved grape Kool-Aid as a kid, and so I really like these. I like the flavor. It has enough caffeine in it that it kind of kicks off my withdrawal. And it also only has 5 calories in it. So it's way better for me than pop is. And I just really enjoy the taste of these. So these have been my go-to. For a while there I was drinking tea, but the tea I was drinking had just as much sugar in it as the pop I was drinking, which wasn't doing me any good. So this at least is much healthier for me than that was. The next couple things that I have are actually things that I got through subscription services and started loving because of that. So the first thing that I have comes from a company called Graze, and I think I did a review like a long time ago. I can't remember. I'll link it if I do have it. I think I did. I'll link it if I do have it. But I started getting these Graze boxes, which come to me every month or so, and they're basically these little tiny snack-sized portions of snacks, and they have lots of different stuff. But my favorite kind that I've been getting is the flapjack. So one of the things you can do, you can either order a subscription box through Graze where you get like 8 different snacks or 4 different snacks, or you can go on their website, and if you know there's something you really like, you can order like a pack of it like this. And so these are the summer berry flapjacks. They're my favorite ones that they have are the, I think it's cocoa and vanilla flapjacks, and they have like protein stuff in them. But these are just cute little granola bar packs. They're a little bit more expensive than traditional granola bars, but I think these are really delicious, and I like these snack size portions because I feel like it gives me enough food. Like I could eat this for lunch and it's enough to keep me going for a while because I don't tend to eat lunch. So it's at least something I can throw in my bag, have with me if I don't pack a full out lunch. So I really enjoy these. If you've never checked out Graze before, I will leave a referral link down below if you guys want to check it out. I like their boxes, their subscription boxes, because I like trying out different stuff, but I've tended to buy more of just the flapjack type stuff or the specific ones that I like once I found out which ones I really loved. They have a really wide variety of their snack types. They have spicy, they have sweet, they just have a lot of different stuff. So if you've never checked them out before, I would recommend them. I'll leave my referral link down below if you guys want to look into them. I think my referral link will give you a free box if you're interested, I think, but I think it's just a cool subscription service. I don't always make it to the grocery store to buy snacks, so it's a convenient way just to get snacks sent to my house that are pretty healthy for the most part. The last food thing that I have, I don't actually have anything physical to show you guys, but one thing that my husband and I started using towards the end of the year was HelloFresh. So I am not a cook by any means. I never really had to cook for myself. I can make like brats and hamburger helper and frozen pizza, but I am by no means the cook in my family. My husband does a lot of the cooking. But my friend from school realized, like, she thought I was joking when I said that I wasn't a good cook, but I made a comment and she realized how bad I was, and she does HelloFresh, where she orders HelloFresh, which is a food subscription service. It comes with pre-measured ingredients, it comes with recipes that are step-by-step, and it's super easy to follow their instructions, and so she does that for her kids. And so she sent me a free box and told me to try it out, and my husband and I decided to kind of stick with it. So When you order it, you can either order a 2 or 4 person meal. We always go with the 2 because there's 2 of us. You get 3 meals together when you order a box. When you order it, it's about $60 on a regular basis, but it's nice to have all the food already pre-measured, already ready to go, new different recipes to try out. And my husband and I, if we don't have food in our house, we tend to eat out a lot. And so really it's helpful for us because we don't eat out. So the HelloFresh food is a lot healthier for us, and it gives us new recipes to try out. So we've done a lot of new recipes, and there's been a couple of chicken recipes that we've tried that have been absolutely delicious that we've gone back and we've recreated. We bought the ingredients for instead of just doing it through HelloFresh. But we really love that program. We do it about once a month, sometimes more frequently if we know we're not gonna want to buy groceries. So I'm gonna leave a referral link for that down below as well if you guys want to check that out. I think it gives you $40 off your first box if you guys are interested in using it. I absolutely love HelloFresh. I've never had anything come to us that was bad, or like any vegetables or any produce or anything that wasn't still good. We have liked pretty much everything we've tried. There's only been a few that we've tried out that we didn't absolutely love, but we still liked them. And it really gives us a variety of food. Otherwise, we tend to stick with the same things over and over again, and they're not always the most healthy for us. So if you've never tried out one of those like meal subscription services before, I would recommend HelloFresh. I really enjoy it. That referral link is down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. Yeah, okay, that was a lot of stuff. I feel like I rambled a lot, but I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I've been loving that I would really highly recommend to you guys if you haven't checked them out before. If you've tried any of these things and you've absolutely loved them, or you didn't like them as much, let me know that in the comments below. I would also love to hear your 2017 favorites. I would love to know the things that you loved or the things that were the best for you over 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.